Now, as I mentioned, securing the games remains a major headache for French authorities. To talk more about this, we can bring in Wall Street Journal reporter Matthew Dalton. His latest piece is titled Threats to Olympics Turn Paris into an Open-Air Fortress. Matthew, great to have you here on France 24. Now, we have some 45,000 police and gendarmes who are set to be deployed tomorrow for the opening ceremony. This in addition to some 18,000 troops. We have river patrols, we have divers, sniffer dogs. Is this normal for a host city?
Is this no? It's absolutely not normal. This is the largest peacetime security operation in French history. This is a far larger security deployment than the London Olympics, which was the last Olympics in Europe. So this is a really extraordinary effort by France. It's a country that has been scarred by mass terror attacks in years past, 9 years ago. It's a country where there are frequent protests. There's still concerns about Islamist terror threats, and there are also the wars in Gaza and Ukraine that security experts say have magnified those threats. So France feels it has a lot more to worry about than countries that have hosted the Olympics in the past.
And Matthew, what kind of attacks are the authorities worried about? Is it just terrorism, or are they also bracing themselves for things like cyber warfare?
Well, cyber attacks are in fact one of the big things they're prepared for. The tickets for these games are exclusively electronic. So if something happens with the electronic ticketing system, it's going to stop everybody from getting their tickets. So they really have to be careful about that. There was a cyber attack in Korea in 2018 for the Winter Olympics that really disrupted the opening ceremony. So it's been shown to have happened before. Hackers have shown they can do it, and so they are prepared for it. And yes, and another threat that they are concerned about is state-sponsored sabotage, principally by Russia, but also perhaps countries like Iran. This week they actually arrested a 40-year-old Russian citizen who authorities worried was planning some kind of disruptive act. And we all know about the geopolitical tensions between France and Russia, between Europe and Russia. So there is concern that the Kremlin is going to try and embarrass France by disrupting the games. Maybe not a terrorist attack, not something that would kill a lot of people, but something that would embarrass France, so that they aren't capable of managing the games.
And I read somewhere that we have foreign armed police officers who are actually on the streets of Paris right now from Brazil and South Korea. For two countries that have sent them. What exactly can these police officers do, and do they have jurisdiction to arrest someone or search somebody's bag?
Well, I think they can search people's bags. I'm not sure about arresting people. I think in France that formal authority would still fall to French police. The Americans are also sending police officers. The departments of Los Angeles, Fairfax County, and New York City have sent officers. So that just speaks to the size of the security deployment that France believes is necessary to really secure these games. One of the things that stands out about the games, the way France is planning on them, is that they want the games to be integrated into the cities. So they don't want them walled off somewhere outside of the city. They really want them to be part of the city of Paris. And so they're trying to have an open games, and for that they need a lot of security given the threats out there.